From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Miami Dolphins. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
On the carry. Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Patriots take over.
28-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 48 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Quick throw here caught by Gabriel. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
James White's first carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Newton on 3rd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dalton Keene His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Pats have taken the early lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Dolphins nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Tua finding Gesicki there for the Dolphin first. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Jonathan Jones on the
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
brings up 2nd.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
To a hit, and the ball is out. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 41-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Newton. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Gabriel. He was covered by Noah Igbenogany.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to let it go again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Dalton Keene.
Now the second-year punter, Jake Bailey, on for New England. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The 30, 10, and it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 7, Dolphins nothing.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try to run with Breida. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Breida on the carry.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
No gain on that.
Let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return for Bolden. It's a touchback, and out it comes to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of...
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Finding Gabriel complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. First down, here's White. And fights through one man. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I would say the Dolphins like what they have in Christian Wilkins, who just made a nice play up front right there. Remember, he was a first-round pick in 2019 out of Clemson. They expect him to be a cornerstone.
He's He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Check. 20. Check, Mike 27. Hey, check. Mike 27, Mike 27.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. The 40. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
It's
A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 60 yards. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Got his man, that's Harry. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
For the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A shotgun snap for Newton. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Newton.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's complete right side to Gabriel. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check, 43. I got you. Gun. Let's go. Get it.
On 1st down, it's Newton. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Marquise Lee, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Gun.
Throwing again. Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Rohrwasser's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no return for Bolden. It's a touchback, and out it comes to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Looking deep for Gabriel. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for New England. 45 yards.
The 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To the air again, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
On the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 55.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
A 24-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it a second down. Throwing again on second down. Newton, this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Joel Wasser on for the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 20, Dolphins 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On first down, Tagovailoa. And this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and that'll bring up second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. A good pickup there, a 22. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And it's caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 10 yards out. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 34 yards there and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
Now a carry for White. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. They'll run on first down. White. And he stopped immediately there.
White, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Newton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Patriots.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Newton. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Patriots 26. Dolphins.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From midfield, here's Tua. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Tua on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 47, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Sit. Sit. All day, dog. Double time. 3 down. Minus 57's run. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
57, Mike 57.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for the Pats, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.